Welcome everyone, the Panda Photographer here, and I'm going to talk about why Sony is teaching Canon a very valuable lesson when it comes down to making a budget mid-range camera. So you guys have seen all the videos, all the press conference, all the yap about the A73 for a $2,000 camera. Now I'm going to compare it to almost a $2,000 camera from the Canon side, which is the 60 Mark II. Now 60 Mark II comes with the 27 megapixel, but effectively it's 26.2 megapixels, just to let you guys know this, and it shoots 1080p 60 frames, and it's full frame, right? But it almost costs $2,000. Now on the Sony side, the A73 is a 24 megapixel, which is actually is 25.3, but effectively it's 24.2 megapixels, right? And it not just shoots 1080p, but it shoots 1080p 120 frames per second. It shoots in 4K 30 frames per second, 25 per second, and 24 frames per second, and 4K, right? It has a depth color of 14-bit, and it has 2 card slots, not one. It has 2 card slots. So here's my take, right? I'm comparing it, and now I'm going to understand. I'm comparing apples and oranges right now, because Canon should be learning from this truly big mistake. Sony is teaching Canon a very valuable lesson how to not to fuck their customers over by providing them by providing customers with a mid-range camera with high-end specs. So you guys are already aware that Sony A73 is capable of being the A9's little brother. The A9 is a pro camera. It has the same focus, autofocus points, contrast detections. It shoots 10 frames per second. It shoots 4K. It has 2 card slots. Oh my god, I can keep going on and on, right? So it's gonna sell like hotcakes, right? But Canon decides to release a camera that's almost equivalent to almost $2,000 with 1080p bullshit quality. I have to say, a little soft for my taste. I digress. But not only that, yes, they increased the dual pixel contrast detection points from 1 to 45. Whoop-de-doot. This is what Canon should be taking notes on. Let's take notes. Sony's got something going on. But no, Canon's like, it's like stupid Einstein, like a Frankenstein. That's Canon right now. Frankenstein. Not learning from their mistakes. This is why Sony is teaching Canon a valuable lesson. Do not fuck your customers over by providing some mediocre 3 generations ago technology and price it at almost $2,000 camera. The 60 Mark II is not a fucking $2,000 camera. I'm sorry, it's not. Sony is providing a camera that is $2,000 that has A9 specs. So I'm calling the A73 the A9's little brother. So if you guys agree with me, leave your comments down below. But I feel like Sony is doing this on purpose to Canon, to teach Canon that you do not just put old shit and new shit together and take out new shit and put old shit in by providing SHS1. I seriously think that Canon needs to address their R&D department when it comes down to making cameras. So what? They come in with the M50. The M50 the shutter roll is terrible. I saw it video and doesn't look too good. I don't think the 4K looks that great on that camera, to be honest. It looks a little bit soft, and it's not as sharp. So, but this is a lesson to be learned, Canon fanboys. If you're a Canon fanboy, if you're watching this by running chance, don't take it personal. Like, come on, grow a bag of dicks or something, man. This is about Sony putting out It's about any manufactured camera. Fuji's done the same thing with the XH1. How about that? Like, yeah, it's a crop sensor, but look how much features it has for a under $2,000 camera. That's the point. Is that Sony, Fuji are releasing cameras with really good specifications, by the way, and good features for a mid-range basic camera. They said it. Sony said, this is a basic camera. Yeah, we're gonna sell it for $2,000. Are you sure this is basic? That's just what we all saying to Sony. This seems like more like a $3,000 camera, right? But let Sony do what they want. But Canon, listen, learn from this experience, okay? Learn from this shit, because this is groundbreaking. Yes, I know I said I'm switching to Fuji, which I still am, but I find this hilarious and funny that Sony is announcing this camera for $2,000, and I feel like this is directly message to Canon. I find it funny. No one noticed that? Hey, Canon, we're going to take our camera and we're going to price at $2,000. So your 60 Mark II is already obsolete. No one's going to buy that shit anymore. No one's going to... excuse me. No one's going to... Ow. I got stitches on my leg. But no one's going to buy the Canon 60 Mark II for that particular reason. Because it's a laughing... It's come on, it's not really good. It's not a really good camera, to be honest. Damn, I just want to see how Sony is like thinking right now. Like, what should we do next? Hey Sony, how about this? Release another fucking A mount. I saw you at WPPI. I saw some video coverage. You had all those A mount glasses. Oh yeah, they had A mount lenses and that big glass shelf. And Photo E asked when you're gonna come on the A mount, and zip, it just got quiet. So yeah, if you guys don't know, you can use A mount lenses on E mount with Sony's adapter. You guys choose not to do that. But not only that, Sigma has released and said, okay, our glasses that everyone is actually getting MC11 adapters for, and I know MC11 adapter, and then you're gonna buy the lens, it can be very expensive. Hey, at Sigma, we're gonna actually take all our lineup and we're going to actually make it for the E mount. The 105 is coming out, which is a beastie lens, by the way. Ooh. And the 70mm micro lens is coming out from Sigma, which is another beastie lens. So if you are an E-mount shooter, you better get your hands on that 105 and 70 micro, because it's going to be an amazing image quality. And you guys know, if you had a Sigma, you know that Sigma's doing some great things this year. Sigma has been pushing the bar. Sigma's quality control is pretty good. The design and its materials they use for their lenses are really good. So definitely recommend. So I'm back in San Jose and just got back here like 5:30. I got some stitches on my leg. Ow. Shit, never touched it. Ooh, that shit hurt. It hurts. Yeah, I got stitches. Got caught in a fence. I'll tell you guys that story in another video. But it's raining out there. It's crazy. But like I said, this is a valuable lesson that Canon needs to wake up. Sony is providing a freaking awesome camera for $2,000. Do you agree with me or not? And for you Canon fanboys, please stop taking shit up the assholes. Okay? Like literally, you don't own Canon anything. Canon owes you something in return. Remember that. You don't owe Canon anything. You don't need to stick up for Canon. Canon needs to stick up for you, because let's be honest, they haven't been great to their true enthusiast shooters, and there's only a few good cameras that Canon's offering in the last like year, and not everyone can afford them. Not everyone can afford the glass either. But as I said, Canon, wake the fuck up. Sony is beating you, and Sony's going to top you. I feel like Sony is going to win this year with this camera, and Canon cannot do anything about it. Canon would just sit back in the back and just like, what the fuck did we do wrong? I tell you what you did wrong. You should have listened to your consumers and your photography base audience. That's what you should have did. But I digress. I'm the Panda Photographer, everyone. You can find me at 6x6 Studios. All the links are down below. And you can find me on social medias. I have a new social media for Vero, VERO. I'm on that platform. I know Russian engineers and Russian developers. I know that whole social media has gone from Saudi Arabia to this and that, and now I know, but I give everyone a chance. So I will link it somewhere in the descriptions later to find me, but you can always find me, Keiki Alazan Dinichi Bailey. Go to my website, 6x6 Studios, where I got tutorials on photography, videography, and you can see my portfolio. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, please do. If you want to support what I do on this channel and what I do as a photographer, a travel photographer, and want to support me financially, you can by making a small donation to the PayPal link down in the descriptions below. But what do you guys think? Do you think Sony is tailing that ass on Canon? Woo! Because it sounds like it is. It sounds like they like, you my bitch, Canon. That's Sony. So, anyway, that's how I feel. That's how I see it. As like an animation, like Sony's like, you my bitch now. I'm just saying. Anyways, I digress. You guys take care. Eat. I'm sorry. I had another thought. It's not. It's very naughty. But anyways, eat, sleep, photography, repeat, everyone. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.